Mariana Quintero Heimpel, and in this video I'm going to reflect what I've learned about my identity and why using reliable sources is so important to understand the past. This activity helped me to reflect on my personal history with the idea of how history is built from different perspectives. Historical sources are essential because they allow us to explore the past in more accurate ways. Primary sources like photos, documents, or interviews provide first-hand details and emotions. For example, when I interviewed my mom about my grandpa's death or my sister about when we went to Formula One, I received a version that gave me new insights I hadn't thought about before. We also have secondary sources, like books, reports, or interviews made days, weeks, or even years after the event. Last but not least, we have tertiary sources. For example, a museum exhibition or an encyclopedia. However, sources also have limitations. Memories can be subjective, details may be forgotten, and sometimes there is bias. That's why it's so important to compare different perspectives and check the information carefully. By combining sources, we can build a stronger and more reliable narrative of the past. Working on my identity chart and my visual autobiography helped me to see how different elements define who I am. I realized that my family and hobbies are key parts of my identity, and that the ways others describe me also shape how I see myself. For example, dancing ballet, having two nationalities, being born and raised in a Christian family, being criticized for the way I look and the sickness I have since I was young, but also having good friends and people that support me on everything. My past plays a big role in who I am today. When I worked on my visual autobiography, I understood that my childhood experiences and the values I grew up with still guide my decisions and actions. The past is not only about memories, it continues to shape my identity in the present. In conclusion, this activity helped me to connect with my personal history and the importance of analyzing sources. Understanding the past through reliable perspectives allows us to build a more complete and fair view of history. And reflecting on my own past made me more aware of how my identity has been formed. Thank you.